Hello everybody, my name is Chris, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Anniversary Edition, where in the last video we wound ourselves up in Cinder Mine, and in this episode we have to find a way out of it. So the first way to do that is probably going to be talking to Grisvarg about getting a shiv. I mean, we do have to talk to this guy, but he looks terrifying to say the least, honestly, and I don't want to fight him if I don't have to. Hello, are you Grisvar? Yes.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn.
How long have you been here?
First it was 6 months, then a year, then 2 years. Now I'm in for life.
What are you in for?
The first time, thieving. The second time, thieving. The third time, thieving. It kind of keeps going like that.
Okay, repeat offender then. I need a shiv.
Ah, you want protection?
Yeah.
I can get you what you need. Maybe you could do something for me first. Duak has a bottle of skooma, finest distilled moon sugar. I'm shaking just thinking about it.
I guess I'll try to get that for you.
Thank you, friend. Don't worry. I'll have that shiv ready for you.
Okay. So now we have to go find...
Here because someone said I was a forsworn.
I have to find somebody to get me some skooma.
I got locked up one too many times.
Okay, cool. I am going to talk to everybody in here just because they all have decent stories.
Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both what do you want?
Hello, Brag. How long have you been here?
Long enough.
Good talk. What are you in for?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. So much for those good stories I was talking about. I'm going to pick up a pickaxe just so I have something that can do damage right now in case I end up needing it. Alright.
I'm innocent. The Nords framed me. I was nowhere near that murder weapon.
That's what they all say.
I wonder how Grandma Bethella is doing. She's probably worried sick about me.
What are you in for?
Guards say I murdered someone. I was just sleeping off some meat in my aunt's house. That didn't stop them from arresting me. I didn't even know who they said I killed.
And how long have you been here?
A couple of years. I wasn't a forsworn when I came, but I joined up when I got in. Easier that way.
Yeah, it's like joining a gang in prison, I would imagine. You don't want to not be part of the group. Oh, and there goes my game. That's wonderful. I'll be right back. But as I was saying, I would imagine it is easier to survive down here if you are part of the big group. That's just my common sense speaking to me. Okay, so apparently this is the person we need the skooma from.
Other prisoners get suspicious when we talk to each other, so keep it down.
Okay, hello, Duak.
Whenever I get out of here, I'm gonna kill a Nord.
How long have you been in here?
Year 7, I think. Surprised I haven't cut my own throat out by now. But something keeps me going.
Yeah, I probably would too. What are you in for?
I'm a forsworn. One of our raids went bad and I got captured. Would have been fine dying for the Reach with my kinsmen, but the Silverbloods want their ore mine, so they threw me in here.
I hear you have skooma.
You give me one more look, and I cut you open. That skooma's mine.
I feel like I should hand over the skooma.
Easy there. I didn't mean nothing. Take it.
That's right, that's right.
Good day.
Is that really everybody in here already? Not a very big prison. I mean, there's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 members, including me. Alright, let's go get that shiv.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn.
I have your skooma.
Here's your shiv. Promise you won't ever use it on me, okay?
Okay, I don't make promises. Actually, 8. I forgot to count the guy that's all the way back here. Okay, so now we have a shiv. Let's check that out. 15 damage. Not bad. Not my sunder, but we can do.
The new meat. So soft. Tender.
You know, actually, getting next to this guy. Not that much bigger than me. I'm not a murderer.
Liar.
How long have you been here?
Guards brought me in about 12 years ago. Was running a good group of bandits up until then. But these Forsworn, they're nothing like the men I cobbled together. They're real killers.
What are you in for?
Murder, banditry, assault, theft, and lollygagging.
I need to see Madanach.
You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. But first you gotta pay the toll. How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving.
How about this? How about I fight you for it?
That's what I was hoping you'd say. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Okay, he is actually stronger than me. Okay, please do not stand in my way. Man, I did not expect him to be this powerful, especially counting them a level 30. But I think we can do it. It's just going to take a while. This might get sped up a little in the editing process, just so you don't have to see me punch at his face 100 times.
No one best so. You puny weakling. I'll show you real. Gods, no!
Okay, so it only took about 3 minutes of punching at this guy, but he should go down right about now. These people were also very annoying. They were all running in my way.
So long since I tasted my own blood. Sour.
Weak. And you'll let me through now.
Yeah. Go on in.
I don't know why it's being so quiet.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn.
Okay, good for you.
Left behind my daughter.
Let's shut this door. Get in here. Talk to Madanach. Seems like this is his bathroom or something. Hello, brother.
Well, look at you. The Nords have turned you into an animal. A wild beast, caged up and left to go mad.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, okay.
So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed?
I want my freedom.
Your freedom? Yes. But even if you were to escape Sidna Mine, your name would still be stained with all that blood. You're one of us now, you see? A slave. The boot of the Nord stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you.
I don't need or want your help.
So many say that, at first, until they realize the truth. If you change your mind, speak to Breg. Tell him I sent you. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is.
I want to know about Thonar.
I had Markarth. My men and I drove the Nords out. We had won. So we thought. Retribution was swift. I was captured, quickly tried, and sentenced to death. But my execution never came. Thonar's Silverblood stopped it. He wanted the Forsworn at his call, that I would point their rage at his enemies and spare his allies. And I have. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually, that he would come to trust I was under control.
Okay, so it seems like the only way we can get out of here is, you know, helping him. But if I'm being totally honest, I kind of have a different plan. And many of you probably find this boring, but it's what Rodyrick would do because he is not interested in being a Forsworn. This guy tried to have him killed. He's also the leader of a murderous band of, super bandits. So watch out.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm killing you, obviously. Let's try not to die first. Okay, well, let me shout. That's annoying. Okay, it seems like we didn't aggro everybody else in here, which can happen. Madanok's key, some skooma, and his note, and another shiv. I'm going to dual wield these. Alright, let's read his note. I promised you all we would escape Sin to Mine together, and I have found a way. If I die before I can show it to you, then search the cells near my room. Use my key. There's a tunnel that leads us into the city that you can use, Madanok. And I have to sneeze all of a sudden, so... Excuse me, and I believe this is probably the tunnel because it is the one that requires a key. Has a skeleton, some shovels. Seems like he's been going to work, getting through here. I wonder how nobody has seen this. Some stuff in here, some cabbages, more shovels. What is this doing here? That's oh, it's just a different textured shovel. Okay, it seems like this oh, Markarth Ruins. Sounds sketchy. So if this is like any other Dwemer ruins, I'm assuming there's going to be automatons? That is such a fun word to say. Automatons. Oh, and I've been thinking about streaming again recently. I'm almost done with my fall semester of school, so I kind of want to start doing something like that again. I don't think I've streamed once during this semester, if I'm being totally honest, which I planned on doing, but I don't know, it's something I stopped doing and never got back into. I kept telling myself I would, but oop, that's going to come in handy. And I never did, if I'm being totally honest, and I do apologize for that because I know there's a lot of you that ended up following me over there on Twitch and probably aren't satisfied with the fact that I haven't streamed once. So I'm sorry to disappoint you there. But if you guys do want to see me start streaming again, just let me know. It's something that I do want to do, honestly. And I know, like I said, I haven't done it, but maybe I'll start it again. Maybe it'll get oh, frostbite spider. Hopefully it'll get traction. And it can be something else that we grow alongside the YouTube channel, which is actually doing amazing recently, like I've been saying 1,000 times over. My first short video that I ever actually posted has gotten over 30,000 views at this point, which is crazy. It's the most viewed video on my channel, although obviously it's a YouTube short, so it's weighed a little differently. Which one's really good? This one. Yeah, the presence is right up there. Please get it. But I do want to start streaming, whether it's like The Witcher, Fallout, Skyrim, anything like that. Actually, I really want to start streaming The Witcher because the next gen update's going to come out soon, which I'm super excited for. So yeah, like I said, if you want me to do that, let me know in the comments. I will try to fulfill your wish. And like I said, my semester ends on the 15th of December, which is this month as you're watching this, although I'm recording this in November, albeit just November 30th and tomorrow's December 1st. Okay, so there's a dwarven sphere right there, so I'm just gonna drop down here and hope to avoid him if I can. And if I do start streaming again, I hope I don't stop this time. Some good loot in here. Seems like my Undying Ghost is just going to battle it out up there, which I can totally avoid. And yeah, if you are that interested, go over to my Twitch. It is linked in the description. And now it's time to stop talking about that because we haven't made it all the way through. Here is the key to the outside of Markarth. That made no sense. It's a door, not a key. I used the key to open the door.
My eyes inside Signa Mine tell me that Madanok is dead. You've done a great service to the Silver Blood family. I've had the Jarl officially pardon you and take care of a few other loose ends.
You and your thugs had me arrested in the first place.
And you've proven that was the best move I could have made. Don't give me that look. You're free to go.
I literally asked you if you wanted me to take care of Madanok.
For your efforts. My family's ring and all the things the guards confiscated from you when you were jailed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to figure out how we're going to fill our recently emptied mine.
I killed one person, and it was the one person that wasn't doing any work whatsoever. So I think you'll be okay. Let's put all this armor on. My robe. My backpack. Ring of Wielding. That's the one that I was using. Spellbreaker, silver... Yeah, weapons... It's a smithing ring. A silver smithing ring. It doesn't even look... It's... Whatever. Whatever. Okay, so that's that quest done and over with. That is not a burial urn, for one. Those are coffins. I always thought those were like benches. What? Oh, this is the Hall of the Dead. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay, so that's one quest done in Markarth. There is another one, but people hate Dwemer Ruins, so I don't know if I want to start that right now. Yeet. Ooh, there's a dead guy in here. With 2 unlucky septums. There's another dead guy. Alrighty, so what should I do now? You guys can't tell me that because you're not going to see this until I'm already done recording the video. So let me look at my quest book, The House of Horrors. I can go find the Priest of Boethia and actually, like, not save them. Do something else that is a little... Actually, first, Priest of Boethia. Boethia is a bad Daedric prince. You know, so my character, similar to a Vigilant of Stendarr... I'm just going to pretend that dragon doesn't exist, by the way. Similar to a Vigilant of Stendarr, would not like Priest of Boethia. So I could actually probably justify what I'm about to do. Okay, I don't think I can ignore this dragon anymore. He is coming right for me. Did I miss? Dang. Oh, let's equip Sunder. Can't do anything. I got Spellbreaker, Big Hoss. Come on, come down here. Yep, can't do it. Hello. Okay, this should be quite easy. Yeah, definitely. I'm surprised. Oh, that's not a that's not one of the Orcish strongholds. For some reason, I thought it was it for a second. Yeah, blood dragons have become ridiculously easy at this level. I'm surprised we haven't been getting attacked by other levels of dragon. I am level 30. I think blood dragons start at 20. You would think there would be a new one at 30. But I am wrong, obviously. Okay, what to talk about? I have gotten back into playing tabletop RPG games, which I call D&D, but in all reality it is the most bootlegged version of Dungeons & Dragons you can ever play, because I have none of the rule books at all. I have like 6 pairs of dice in my hands. That's it. And some pencils. And the idea in our heads. And that's how me and my friends play it. Well, me, my friend, and my little brother. But I have begun making a lot of maps on the map making website called Incarnate, which I do have the Pro edition of, which is really cool. And I've been working on one for like the last 4 days. And I have put a lot more hours into it than I would be comfortable admitting. If I'm being totally honest, I've put more hours into building that map than I've put into typing a few of my final papers at the end of this semester, which I hope my parents aren't watching this video right now because they'd probably be kind of disappointed to hear that. But it is the honest truth, and I do not like to lie to you guys. And I am planning on making a new D&D campaign, and honestly, for Christmas, I mean, this is going to sound... I'm young, okay? So when I talk about, like, Christmas, don't think like, oh, you blah, 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 do this and that. You know, I am a young boy living with my parents still. I'm thinking that I'm going to see if I can just get some Dungeons & Dragons books, you're not going to lie, so I can actually learn how to play the game. So when I eventually go out into this wide world and want to play it with somebody, I actually know what to do. And I'm going in the totally wrong direction right now, but that's okay. Not really. It's kind of defeating the whole purpose of what I'm doing right now. So that would be cool, wouldn't it? Do any of you guys play, like, Dungeons & Dragons, any tabletop RPGs, anything of that sort? I mean, I've played it before. It's like I go through, like, phases of it, you know what I mean? But right now I'm feeling really into it. I'm building this map. I posted it, actually, on a community post, that one map, but I doubled the size of it on Incarnate because I'm like, not enough stuff, honestly, for what I wanted. Like, I have a picture in my head. I'm like, yeah, I didn't make this big enough. Oh, we ended up at the right place now. So yeah, that's a thing. If you guys are interested in hearing more about that, just let me know and I'll keep you updated on community posts or something. But I really do have that creative mindset when it comes to fantasy worlds. It's really the only thing that I have it for. And I want to just create a world, you know what I mean? Not just a map. I want to like really, really make the world. So if you guys would be interested in anything like that, I don't know, like I could make a video on it, I guess. But just let me know in the comments below. That'd be actually really cool to do on this channel. Although it does delve very, very far away from what usually happens on this channel. And if I recall correctly, this is kind of a large Forsworn place. So I'm going to try to keep it quick, probably. Just avoid all these traps like I just did there. You know, bounce around this. Run up these. Hello.
What's the hurry?
What's the hurry? What? Can you stop backpedaling away from me, please? No, excuse me. That was weird. Whoop. Man, Forsworn are even getting a little easy at this point. There's a ton of runes on the floor right now. Actually, funny enough, when I first started doing D&D, I am a perma DM basically at this point. When I play with me and my friends, which is kind of weird, but I mean it makes sense because I do have that creative mind. I do like doing both. I like playing, but when I play, I eventually just get kind of bored because I want to do that stuff. Like, I just love creating the world. Okay, before you start shooting at me, I'm going to read this Forsworn missive. Alaric, do not presume we have grown fat and complacent here in the north. Our matriarch was wise to bring us here. Our camp is secure and our numbers grow. We will not skulk in the shadows with you, making petty plots with rabble and sycophants. When we strike, we will do it with cunning and power, and the occupiers will fall before us. That is the way of true reachmen. And yeah, like I was saying before, when I would like DM very early on before I would start making these own worlds on my own, I would base it off of like Skyrim or anywhere in Tamriel. I'd just like pick up a place, open a map, be like, oh, and my game just crashed. Well, not crashed, but okay, I'll be right back. Okay, where was I? I was talking about making a Skyrim world when I would DM in Dungeons and Dragons. Basically, I have this big, like, map of Tamriel, and I would just slap that baby down, and we would like, oh, you are here, let's see what we can do. And yeah, that was that. And I'm sorry about all the PC issues I've been having the last few weeks. If I'm being honest, PC kind of crapping the bed. I don't know why, it's only like a year old. I didn't make it myself, it is a pre-built. I got it from iBuyPower, which I've seen mixed reviews from. Some people are like, oh, this PC's great, it's lasted me like 5 years, and some people are like, man, my PC just like stopped working after a year. And it seems like I'm starting to be in that negative half, which is very, very unfortunate. I think this video is going to end up a little longer than normal, but that's okay. Which sucks, but I do need a new PC, but at the same time I need a new car, so I can't spend my money on a new PC. I mean, my car just broke down, if I'm being honest with you guys. And I don't really have enough money for either, let alone both. So I definitely need to focus more on the car, because that's a lot more important. And I kind of just honestly need to go get a job at this point. I know I'm doing the school online, I'm doing this YouTube stuff, and I don't want either of them to suffer. But I need to figure out some source of income, and yeah, that's just the honest truth. So this is like getting into the very like not ranty, venty portion of a video, which I do sometimes. And I'm not trying to like make you guys feel bad for anything for me. There's nothing you guys can do. And it's not like it's any of your guys' fault. It's what happens in life. But I'm reluctant because, like I said, I don't want my school to suffer, even though it's pretty easy, and I also don't want this to suffer because I'm really enjoying what I'm doing over here and the channel's growing, and I'm thinking that we're going to hit like 1,000 subscribers in a few months, and I don't want that to all go to waste. I don't want to, you know, be like, oh, I almost did it type thing, because it's getting to the point where it's like, you know, you could do this, And I need to start like making some more creative videos. I want to get into the modding scene a little because it seems like at this point in Skyrim's life cycle, that's what gets the most views on YouTube, which is totally understandable because old Skyrim is, you know, old. It's used up. And that's what's going to happen after the Fallout series, which honestly didn't do that good off of launch. I've only gotten like 3 videos in it, but it's a little discouraging, although I didn't really expect it to do that great on the channel. I was kind of hoping it would catch a different audience's eye, really, but it didn't that well. I mean, it's a little too early to say that because it's only been up for a couple weeks. And with a few of my series, it took them like a couple months before they gained a ton of viewership. But it's hard to not think like that, if I'm being honest, which sounds stupid, but it is what it is. Okay, let's kill some Forsworn. Oh my god. Oh, I hate that she landed in the water. Oh, she died anyways, it's okay. Whap. Okay, these guys are easy. Okay, let's get into this. But yeah, I mean, we're close to 1,000 subscribers, which is really exciting because, for one, it's like the biggest milestone of an early YouTube career. This channel is actually, it's going to be turning 1 year old in like 18 days or something like that. So, I mean, at that point, I'll probably have close to like 800 subscribers, and that is honestly really good for a first year. I mean, that's like, yeah, that's really good, if I'm being honest. I'm kind of proud of myself. And I'm very grateful for all of you for making it possible. And 1,000 subscribers is the next big step. You know, I can finally monetize my channel. You can unlock a bunch of different stuff. I can, you know, it's like that sign, you know, don't give up. You're there now. Start pushing and working on it.
You can't win this.
And I know some people are probably irritated with where this episode has taken us, with me just ranting while playing the game in the background. But sometimes it is good to talk, and you guys are my audience, and I feel like we're growing a community, so it's important for me to be totally, you know, open and honest with you guys. So yeah, there might be a day in the future, near future, where I might have to like stop recording for a little bit, get myself on my feet, get some stuff worked out, but I'm going to avoid doing that at all costs. I'm going to try to keep everything going.
What's the hurry?
Why do they keep saying, what's the hurry, after I smack them in the face? Okay, the priestess of priest of the Boethia is right up here.
You there? Are you here to kill me? Slay the mighty Lowgrove while he sits tired and helpless.
It's actually kind of a plan. Yeah, I'm here to kill you, honestly. Especially because I do want to get that quest out of my journal. Nice. Forsworn note. Matriarch, we await your orders. Our blades are honed, our quivers full, our wills steeled for battle. The time of our waiting has ended. The time for battle is at hand. You have but to speak the word, and the occupier shall fall like wheat before the reaper. So this really does seem like... Oh, Frontier Conquest. Social History of Cyrodiil. Cool. I should just totally start a series where I just read books. Even though I talk about how that is the bane of my existence, which is kind of funny. But I do really enjoy reading the books in Skyrim. At least on my own. I don't really like reading on the video because it's like putting me on the spot, but I feel like if the video was literally dedicated to reading, it'd be a little easier. Okay, what is this up here? Hag's End. I feel like this is... Okay, this is definitely going to be too long to include in the video right now. So I'm probably going to wrap it up right here. Thank you to anyone who has made it all the way to the end for putting up with my rant. There was a ton of stuff that we talked about. Anything, any opinion you have on any of it, just leave it down in the comments below. I really do enjoy reading them. I reply to like every comment that is, I don't want to say worth replying to because it makes it sound like some comments aren't worth as much as others, but you know, that have like something to reply to. That's all I'm going to say. Sounds a little weird when I say it like that. But anyways, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure leave a like and subscribe for more. And I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.